Hello everyone, late upload today. Uh, just had a lot to do today, a lot of running around, family stuff, you know. I don't really have a topic, I don't think, to talk about. I was just some things on my mind. Just wanted to kind of just vlog. I asked you guys what you like to hear me talk about, and I kind of got a mix of both. That you like just see or watching me vlog, and some of you like when I talk about specific subjects and all that. So I have a lot of ideas, but I'd like to see what you guys want me to talk about specifically. If it's with the channel, how I do stuff, tips on things, if you want me to cover a particular subject. I'm down. Someone commented about doing the finances, which I would actually be really interested in. Because I replied and said, I would love to do that, but what specifically? And I don't think they ever replied. I don't remember who it was. Oh crap, I shut the door. So I can talk about that. I'm actually really into like personal finance and stuff and investing. I've learned a lot with this channel. With just doing music in general. I had my own studio. Two technically. But I had my own lawn care company, so, and like I said, I'm in the personal finance, so I'd say pretty well versed in all of it. So whatever it is you guys want to hear, let me know. Oh man, my ash bucket is full, and I always dump it behind the shop in the woods, but it's dark. I'm afraid of the dark. Now it's just cold out, and my shoes are upstairs. Kimmy has a pair of slip-on shoes over here. I'll just put those on. You guys might not see me for a minute. I'm going to bring the phone with me, but I have to dump it out. It's too full. Yeah, I got to dump it out. I put, when I started the fire this morning, well, you guys have probably seen it enough. When I get the little shovel and I, shovel ash out of the wood burner, there's always still little, hot coals in there. And I like to wait till those go out, because even though it's winter and it's rained and it's, probably won't catch anything on fire, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to catch the woods on fire. But that was this morning, so. Man, I can't even see back here. I don't know why I was thinking I'd just walk back there and do that. Can't even see. The last few days I've smelled skunk at night. So hopefully there's not one back there. I don't smell them right now. Putting on my headlamp. The joys of heating your house with a wood burner. Don't see anything back here. Don't want to get sprayed by a skunk. Oh shit. There's still coals glowing in here. Crap. I got a little bit dumped out, I guess. I gotta dump water on those. All the leaves and stuff I dumped out over there are dead and probably fairly dry. I don't want them to There's not gonna be. I have a little thing of water out here, but it's not gonna be enough. Leave that there so you don't smoke up the house. And here. That should work. I'll just fill this up with water. And it's like right in the pines too, so all those pine needles, they can light up pretty easily. I dumped them on my hill, and there is like a bunch of leaves and stuff there, but it's a lot of rocks and whatnot. I don't want to risk it, so I'll worry about it all night if I don't dump water on it. I don't want the woods to catch on fire. I don't want my shop to catch on fire. It's right behind my shop, so my workshop. Every time I say shop, people are like, "Oh, what kind of store do you have?" I'm like, I mean like a workshop. Man, I'll tell you what. I had another. I knew this dude was gonna flip out on me. I had another troll. It's so funny. Like, my buddy, he was like, you should start voicing your opinion more, which I talked about a million times. I'm like, I hate doing it because it attracts all the people that I don't want to talk to. And it's still doing it. Yeah, they're still glowing like crazy. It was just ironic because the dude, he was friends with me on Facebook. I don't even know where I know him from. But, man, these are sizzling like crazy. But he was friends with me on Facebook, and he flipped out on me like 6 years ago. Totally forgot about him. And he started commenting on stuff on my stuff on YouTube. I was like, oh, I guess he's still subscribed to me. Got ash all over my phone. And I was like, yeah, I don't think he's changed. But whatever, we'll see. And I was right. And to be honest, I don't even think he was being like, what do you call it? I left, dang it, still got my headlamp on. I don't think he was trying to be like malicious, but I don't know. Just, you know how like sometimes people just say things, the way that they say them, it's like you think they're trying to be like funny or something, but it's just annoying, you know? Because my wife was like, do you think he's just trying to be funny with you? And I'm like, I think he is, but I don't think he realizes, like, it's just not funny. You know? Like, I don't even remember what it was now at this point. But, I don't know. Before, when he got shitty with me on Facebook, he was like, it was like nothing. And he was like, you wouldn't say that to my face. I'm like, okay, dog, first of all, wasn't even trying to fight you. He's like, who said anything about fighting? It's like, when you say you won't say something to someone's face, that's like antagonizing, like you want to fight someone. And like, what possesses you to like say that? What makes you think I'm afraid of you? You know? But he said something like, oh, that's why you're on YouTube begging for people's opinions. And I'm like, oh my God. You're just like the other guy. You didn't even listen in the video. Like, okay, you don't watch the vlog, that's fine. But it's just like, I've said so many times in that vlog and other vlogs And in shorts, like, why I don't ask for people's opinion. Yeah, I mean, okay, like, I'll be like, hey, what do you guys think of this song or whatever? And honestly, lately it's just like, you know, it's one of those reels that like bands do where they're like, they'll make a short little, you know, video, like a YouTube short or Instagram reel, as their song playing in the background, and then they're doing something like weird, or like me, like I was splitting firewood. I'm like, do you vibe with punk rock and Christmas music or whatever? Like, you know, little text on the screen. Oh, man, that's buckets hot. I'm not asking for opinion. I'm just trying to find like new people that's into my music. Which of course you're inviting people to like give their opinions because you have haters and trolls. I'm just like, dog, what are you talking? You know, and I was just like, I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I'm just blocking you. Like, buzz off, bro. Dude. And I swear in my life, maybe I'm just biased, but I swear on my life, it's always Americans. And it's kind of funny to me too, because like, when I lived, I mean, I pretty much grew up around here in like southwestern Pennsylvania area. And as soon as I was able to move out, I did. And I lived in a bunch of different places. And it's kind of not very diverse here, especially in my town. It's very small. Like, you rarely see out-of-state plates and stuff like that. So it was almost like a culture shock. Like, one of the places I lived was Columbus, Ohio, and it's like one of the most diverse cities, I think, in the country. So I'm just meeting people from all walks of life there. It was awesome. But, sorry, I'm trying to get my wood here. It's cold. Everyone that I made friends with that were not American, or like first generation American, you know, like their parents came over and had them here, or they came over here young or whatever. They were just, you know, non-Americans. When I went to college, met a lot of people from out of the side of the country. I went to my school, and every time, man, like we'd be at a house party or something, and start talking to them. They're cool. And they're like, hey, man, you know, I gotta say, you're not like most Americans. And I'm like, what do you mean? No one could ever explain to me what they meant by that. And honestly, I think that's what they mean. Like, so many, not everybody, of course, but like, so many Americans, dude, they're just so arrogant and like, you know what I mean? It's like that dude was being disrespectful to me. He was disrespectful to me in the past and then just acting like nothing happened. And then like it's shitty with me, like, oh, that's why you beg for comments. Like, okay, bud. Like, what are you trying to accomplish here? Like, you have a YouTube channel too. You're trying to, I don't know. It's just like, even now, me saying this, if no one has texted me yet or anything like that, they're going to be like, Moose, why do you care what people think? I'm like, dog, I don't care what they think. I'm just trying to make a logical explanation. Like, why are people the way that they are sometimes? You know what I mean? So opinionated about things that just don't even matter. Like, if you're gonna do this thing this way, if you want to do this thing, you gotta do it this way, because any other way is stupid. It's like, Doc, you know how much shit that I've done that people, like, it's not the recommended way, that is not, you know what I mean? And it has worked for me. it's just, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Sorry, I gotta wash my hands real quick. This might be loud for a sec. Try and do it quick. This is like, there's no like, the defense is always just like, this is a free country, I can do what I want. And it's just like, but dude, you're harassing me. Shut up, leave me alone. Because you have the freedom of speech doesn't mean you can just like fucking be shitty with me all the time. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. It's just like, people always just want to like whip it out and just like swing it around. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, bro, I'm just trying to write songs. I'm just trying to make content to get my stuff out there. You know what I mean? And so are you. What are you doing? What are you trying to accomplish? Like, I hate drama, bro. It's like daytime television sometimes on the internet. Well, we did a bunch of family stuff today. And it's usually kind of stressful. You know, family functions are just that way sometimes. And I had a headache too. I think it was like a migraine because it was just like, it was my nephew's birthday party. So it's just like, there's a bunch of kids running around yelling and screaming. So I like went to the other room and like the lights were like hurting my eyes and the sounds. And I'm like, ugh. But, you know, I like being the cool uncle that like plays and like picks you up and throws you on the couch and stuff, you know. I just couldn't do it. I like tried for a little bit, but I had to stop. And then, you know, I was trying to be like cool and hang out or whatever, but like people kept asking me questions about stuff, and I'm just like, man, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And then later, like right after that, we went out to on the other side of my family, my niece's birthday was recent, or is recent, or is soon, whatever. So we went out to dinner for that, and it's like, the restaurant was bumping. It was like a 30-minute wait, and it's just like, my daughter was kind of tired and over it, and she's just like climbing all over him, like, you weigh half as much as me now, like, can you stop? So I'm glad to be home, and it's quiet, and like, I don't know. I told my daughter, I was like, I gotta go downstairs and start the fire real quick. I was like, this will be a perfect time to vlog, because I didn't do it, and I always do it in the morning when I'm starting the fire, but we haven't been home all day, so there was no fire, so I'm gonna start a fire. I wonder if I should go check on those coals again, just to be safe. They're probably okay. I better go check them. I'll worry about it if I don't. I poured a bunch of water on it. I left that can out there, though. I'll go check on it, grab the can. But yeah, when we got home, my daughter's been wanting this game called Sprunky. I guess you make like music with it or something. And I was like, oh, I'll be the cool dad. I'm like, I got all these instruments. I got guitars and a keyboard and drums. I was like, what do you want to play? I'll teach you what I know, you know? And she's like, I want to play Sprunky, Dad. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, if it costs money, we're not buying it. And it's free. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I was like, but I got to go start a fire first. So she's like, okay. So I'm kind of just taking a break because I don't know if she knows how to use a computer, to be honest. I think they have tablets in school. So maybe. But a tablet's not quite a computer, you know what I mean? I have like a little, I wouldn't say it's a gaming PC. Shoot. Light's too bright in here. It's like, that's what I was saying. It's where I dump the ash. It's like right behind the shop. I think I showed you guys, when I did a live, I showed you I was building up the hillside behind the shop just so it doesn't, yeah, it's good. There's nothing glowing down there. But other than that, I didn't really do, I just did all that stuff today. It was just a bunch of running around. It was nice to get out of the house, but it's freaking freezing here. It's 28 outside right now, Fahrenheit. It's about 32 inside. Here inside the shop is usually not much of a difference. It's not insulated or anything. So that would be -4 Celsius. Oh, appreciate all the feedback and love I got for the music video for this year. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you check it out. Man, I'm glad. I was kind of worried because I put it together, kind of slept on it, watched it, and I was like, yeah, I guess it's good. I don't know. It's like you get to that point. I worked on it for like 3 days straight. I got pretty good with the green screen stuff now. So all that stuff I was talking about, just doing stuff every day. Since I worked with the green screen like all month, pretty confident in it, especially with what I have available to me. So that's cool. But man, I was just like, this sucks. Like everybody's gonna hate it. But no, I got a lot of good feedback actually. When I was at the restaurant with the fam, someone had messaged me that was in the video, and they're just like, dude, it was awesome, man. Like, thanks for having us in there, I was like, dude, absolutely. Thank all you guys for being a part of it. I had so much. But appreciate the support, guys. I'll be vlogging tomorrow, probably a little earlier, but yeah, just I appreciate you guys liking, commenting. It really helps, going a long way. I'll have to show you my stats. I can see what I get in the back end of like my YouTube channel. Because I know a lot of you have said like, I just feel like it's not helping. Like I wish I could buy the CD or not the CD, or just buy it on iTunes or buy a shirt or something. I mean, if you can, by all means, please do. Like, I'm trying to get the price down. I'm sorry. I know they're kind of expensive right now. But it goes a long way. So I would like to just show you the stats of like, when you guys interact. It's been bringing more people, and I'm up, and I checked earlier today, I'm up 69 subscribers in the last 28 days. So that's, if we round it up to 30, I mean, that's over 2 a day. That's pretty good. I think that's good. So, with all those people hating on me and stuff, that one dude saying my channel's dead, like, I've had like 21,000 impressions, My stepfather actually, he's like, hey, I saw you on YouTube. He has like the app, but he doesn't have an account or anything. So it's just like, it's putting it out there. You know what I mean? So I don't think the algorithm would know that we're really connected in any way. Because he's always asking me to pull up my videos for him. So it's working. But in the last 28 days, I've had like 21,000 impressions, which means 21,000 new people that aren't subscribers have seen the content that I've put out. It's another thing I learned today, actually, which was great. So I think I told you guys with the haters, I started just doing a video reply of just like one of the clips from my music videos and not even really saying anything. Like at first I was just like, oh, thanks, Karen, or whatever, just to like, but I'm like, I said before, like let's create, not destroy. And that's just putting more bad energy into the world, right? Like, I'm not trying to fight anybody. A lot of times people are like that because they're just in bad places and stuff. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So I just started replying with a clip from my music video. And it would just be like, pop punk cover of whatever, And that does well. But what I learned is when you video reply to somebody, your subscribers will see it in their feed. And so do theirs. You know what I mean? So if they're being really crappy to someone, it's also could potentially be bad for them because they're just like, oh, I subscribed to this dude and he's being a jerkwad. Like, I'm going to unsubscribe. Not that that's what I'm trying to do, but I don't know. Anyways, thanks everybody. I don't really have much more to say. Let me know some topics you want to hear. I will talk about those, and thanks for the support. I will see you guys tomorrow.